What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Silver Rancher back for another Ranch reaction, and I got a fun one here. Yeah, this is Firework. I want to give a shout out to Eliza Varka that you'll see right here, who suggested this. They're a long-time viewer on the channel. I always appreciate them so much. They're great. I'm super excited. So it's Kahze, Wülf Boy, Hypotoria, I think is the last name. And I'm super excited because I am a sucker for Kahze's music. So, yeah. I really don't have much to say for this one, except shout out Eliza. And again, y'all got suggestions y'all want me to react to, make sure to leave them down below. One thing I will be getting to this weekend before I leave was I will be listening to Raised by Aliens. I keep saying I was going to, and I haven't, but this weekend I will be listening to Raised by Aliens, and it will be coming out probably, if I can this weekend, I will. If not, then probably next weekend. So I'll get it out before the end of next weekend, promise. And yeah, I'm ready to jump right into this. If you enjoy the reactions, please leave support, drop likes, comment for more, subscribe to become part of the Ranch Station, turn on the bell, all the stuff, because all the love and support that y'all leave mean the world to me. And before we do, a quick word from a partner on my channel. And now a quick word to shout out a partner on my channel, being Dubby Energy. Dubby is a clean energy drink that is meant to give you focuses, no crashes, jitters, nothing, unlike a lot of other energy drinks. They also don't use artificial dyes, which to me I would find super important, since quite frankly I'm not a huge fan of a lot of energy drinks. I think they're super full of chemicals and just they don't feel supernatural, but Dubby does. They contain vitamins, amino acids, and a solid amount of caffeine to help you focus when you're gaming, working, or taking care of chores or other things that we might not really want to deal with. It helps gives you a lot of energy to get through your day. The process is super simple. All you have to do is pour in some water, tear open a packet, or pour a spoonful from a tub, give the bottle a shake, and boom, you got yourself a simple and delicious energy drink. They are beyond tasty. I got right here a mixture of watermelon, guava, and lime. Like, that is just phenomenal. That is just phenomenal. I never knew I wanted that mixture of those three together, but yes. And along with having a solid price, I just love this company in Dubby. They're super trustworthy, and I love them to death. And if you need any more convincing, if you go down to my description and click the link, or use this code here, Silver_Ranch with a capital S and a capital R at checkout, you get 10% off your original purchase, courtesy of Dubby. Thank you so much for being a partner of my channel, Dubby Energy. And now back to the video. With that out of the way, let's get into the music. This is Firework by Kahze, Wülf Boy, and Hypotoria. Shout out Ben Amstutz.
Will you let your pain go and take you high, so you shine as bright as a firework? I'll see shine as bright as a fire.
I should always give everybody their praise. Shout out Matthew Stewart for the thumbnail. All three of the talented artists. Nasumv for the visual, and then Ben Amstutz for the mixing and mastering.
I've seen you struggle to lift your head and see the light outside of your walls, and you might stumble when you march ahead. No, I can't promise that you won't fall, but you've been my rock, now I'll be yours. Hold my hand through the fog, let's plot a course, 'cause you're something special the world needs to see. I'll help you believe. Tell me, will you be confiding in me, or will you cry in the rain? Will you sing and failure?
off the jump, it makes me think of I don't know why. It makes me think of like an Avicii song. Maybe that's just me. Now, I love the style. I think it's super bright. It's super vibrant. And I think there's just little details. Again, I think every shot, again, bright, colorful, it's vibrant. It gives off this really upbeat sort of mood to this song. And then the vocals here, they just sound great. And I think one thing I want to check, I want to make sure I know who's... Okay, Wülf Boys start. And then the hook is Kahze. Okay, making sure I got the list. But Wülf Boy is the first verse, and Wülf Boy sounds awesome. They're just incredible. I don't hear them enough. I mean, I'll hear them on some things with McGuire here and there, but I don't think I've ever listened to a song strictly from Wülf Boy. So if y'all ever want me to, leave one down below. I know Wülf Boy does some really great work, and this sounds great.
See, I'll help you believe. Tell me, will you be confiding in me, or will you...
I think I love Kahze's voice. That's why I knew where Kahze came in. I just couldn't tell who was who. Kahze's voice is unbelievable. It's so... His voice is so soft. There's so many layers to what he can do as an artist. And more importantly, and this is the part that really impresses me, there's so much grit. There's so much grit for a really soft sounding voice like his.
Sing of failures every day, or will you let your pain go and take you high, so you shine as bright as a fire?
And like it shine, like it take you high because fireworks get launched up high into the sky and they shine bright because they because fireworks explode and give off and like radiate, like, or not radiate, but like shoot colorful light across the sky, stuff like that. It's just this simple but very effective writing here. And on a soundtrack that, again, it gives you that almost like, it's not dubstep, but again, it makes me think of, like I said, that my first thing is like an Avicii song. It's really good.
Ignite the flame and burn up all your pain, because you're not the same as you were. Within your soul remains a fire that resonates. It's proof that you have changed for the better. Whoa, and I see the person that you'll become if you lift your head and keep moving on. I know you have greatness within your core, so just don't let the world weigh down on you, not anymore. Tell me.
And I like with this, usually a lot of songs let this, especially for me, one thing I've always seen, and this is just something maybe I just am not a big fan of. I feel like there's a lot of songs, especially ones that are more upbeat, that sometimes I feel like let the kick kind of overpower the artist and just kind of the percussion as a whole. And I like that the snares kind of like it feels like the driving force for this verse, and let alone this, and for the majority of this song.
I know you have greatness within.
Because it feels like the snare's very, like, really tinny. It's got a lot of, it's very bright, just like the visuals, just like the mood of what this song is. I like that the percussions kind of match the tone of everything else, instead of what I would have thought, the first few hits I was like, oh, this is strong. Is it going to be overpowering? No, it's not. It's actually, it meshes very, very well to the overall mood of the music.
Your core, so just don't let the world weigh down on you, not anymore. Tell me, will you be confiding in me, or will you cry in the rain? Will you sing of failures every day, or will you let your pain go and take you high, so you shine as bright as a firework?
Yeah.
Will you let your pain go and take you high, so you shine as bright as a firework?
Will you be confiding in me, or will you cry in the rain?
Yeah.
Will you sing of failures
that was Firework by Kahze, Wülf Boy, and Hypotoria. Okay, I have to always make sure I get people's names right. It's a habit I've picked up as like when I've done any basic reporting, that if I spell or say people's names wrong, I'm gonna just kick myself. Yeah, no, I love this song. I love the mood. I love the instrumental. I think all three of Hypotoria, Wülf Boy, and Kahze got their like moments in this, like got their moment in the sun, in this song, and I think meshed very well together. They all sounded, honestly, at first, it's like I had a hard time because I was like, it sounded like one concurrent voice. So I almost had to that's why I stopped at the one point, because I had to check to see who was who. They all sound great together. They all played off each other very well. Overall, I think this is just like I said, it's a great song. It's very bright. It's very cheery. It's got an awesome feel to it, and overall, I think it's just it's just got a great, like I said, it's just got a great overall sound that I think makes songs like this not just super catchy, but just something to always listen to when you're in a good mood. And I honestly, that brightened my day. It put me in a very good mood. So I highly recommend y'all check this out. If you haven't listened to this song yet, go listen to it. It's great. And if you enjoyed the reaction, please leave support by dropping a like, comment for more, subscribe to become part of the Ranch Nation, turn on the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on Ranch Reactions, gaming, commentary, music, my podcast, Nerds on the Mic, vlogs, EP album breakdowns, or anything else I drop on this channel, because all the love and support they all leave mean the world to me. I just hit 1,300 subscribers, so I appreciate y'all so much for that. With that out of the way, thank y'all for tuning in. I love y'all. Take care, and I'm out of here. Peace.